Ponetic signalling is a name George Watmore and Daniel Coley gave in their book, The Physiopathology and Treatment of Functional Disorders, for the sort of micro signals the brain gives off. They included anxiety states and depression, and they gave the solution of biofeedback training, which seems to work excellently. Put simply, the central nervous system can generate seeming conscious control rather than subconscious learning or unconscious learning that animals use so well in their natural surroundings, but fail so messily when it comes to bounding across a busy road. Our environment has changed from the jungle so that some ancient reflexes have to be inhibited in favour of a conscious strategy to be employed, rather than dying like a fried worm after the sun comes out on the tarmac. The ancient burrowing technique doesn't work here with the tarmac. So, the work is almost done by evolution. All those house-building reflexes that the bird brains have now lost are in favour of a cleanly swept cerebral surface. This is why man's brain is so large and so empty, and so he can build his igloo unless they stop him, or he can hunt on the wide open African veldt. If I can remember, representation or thinking about during a physical action influences the colouring of the action. And this is the centric, genetically programmed hereditary dynamic form of emotional expression, and so is part of dancing, singing, music, painting, and all other art forms. Sad plight errors, and we've all done it, such as a poor me self-image, would influence the quality of the action as much as, say, a Napoleonic self-image. Conductors know that. This is what they conduct with, these images and these actions, these swiping gestures. But repeated representations of regretted events, like I wish I hadn't done it, and you feel it, runs far deeper than feeling positive when you don't want to. And in comes the biofeedback to be an electronic monitor of virtually all the psychophysical states. Now, this is probably the most successful way of dealing with cramps when you're playing that I've ever heard of. But I've not tried it, so the time now with multiple sclerosis is far too late for all of that. Still, it's an interesting thought.